not merely one compressor. It's two compressors, back to back. This is serial compression. Today I'm checking out Duplex comp from Viator. It's pronounced Viator. This is not merely one compressor. It's two compressors, back to back, and a limiter. This is serial compression, so it goes through compressor 1, then compressor 2, then the limiter. Each compressor also has VCA and optical modes, so you get two different flavors and styles of compression in each unit, which you can combine in different ways for some cool results, and that's what we're going to look at today. This video is brought to you by Viator DSP. This is his first commercial release, and it's going to be $10, which I think is a very fair price. He has a whole back catalog of free plugins, which you can check out if you want to familiarize yourself with his work and just check out what he does. You can get the bedroom compressor, which is sort of part one of the Duplex. The Duplex has two of these, plus the limiter. He's also got some other handy things like this voice leveler, which is an automatic gain control, similar to like the Waves vocal rider, I think. He's got this Radiant Q Pultec style EQ. This is another cool one from him called Rust, and it's sort of a lo-fi machine. Looks like it does both vinyl and tape emulation, tape modeling. So you get some of that noise, age, wear on your stuff. So as I said, the Duplex comp is two compressors into a limiter. You can see the top compressor goes into the bottom compressor going into the limiter. So it is serial compression. We do have a VCA opto toggle here. We do have all of our standard controls, including mix knobs, high pass filter for some extra tweakability alongside our usual compressor controls. He does have a good manual for this unit that goes over what everything does in a compressor. It's standard stuff for compressors, but if you're new to compression or you want a good read up on how it works, the manual has that built in. There are a number of factory presets, and you can also save and load your own user presets, and it has a high quality button for oversampling. Let's first check it out on some 808 sounds. I've got Sitala here with its built-in 808 kit. It's got a little drum loop. Let's see how it sounds and dial in the Duplex comp. Starting with it off. And now bring the compressor in. So the opto mode is definitely smoother, more natural sounding, but the VCA mode is fun for really kind of driving it a little more and getting a little more blown out type of compression, if that's what you're going for, which I think for electronic drums, for something like hip hop or electronic music especially, this could be pretty cool. Even in a metal context on an acoustic kick drum, having that really kind of aggressive compression can be cool, and we can blend it in with the mix knob too. So let's see how we can dial in pretty aggressive and extreme compression. Adding in the second compressor, and I'm going to do this on opto mode. And we can add in the limiter. Going across the whole drum bus like that, we can get really extreme and reshape the whole sound of the drums with just a compressor. I haven't put any other plugins on it, so you can do some fun things with this, and this plugin is really good for that. Let's take a listen on just the kick drum from that. Again, good for extreme compression effects, but it's certainly capable of doing more subtle things. So let's take a look at that with some acoustic samples. Here is a little groove in slate drums, starting with the compression off. So again, it sounds great on acoustic drums as well, and by tweaking the release and attack times and the thresholds of each, as well as the VCA and opto mode, you really get variety of compression styles from something mild for just control to something really flavorful. Let's see how it does on a bass track of mine. We can check out some of the presets here in the bass category. That distortion is just from the compressor here. Here's a nice mild compression. This is the massive staccato preset, quite an aggressive style. So if you're someone who likes stacking up compressors and going for some extreme effects, and in the modern music world, who doesn't? It's fun. You should do it. This is a great plugin to simplify your workflow. I think that's the main idea here. Besides having a couple good compressors with some different modes, which is always welcome, it's a matter of convenience to have all these compressors and a limiter in one plugin that you can just throw on a track. You can get some pretty extreme compression effects right away without pulling up 3 plugins. If I want to go for a heavy compression sound, this has it all in one place, and I know it does the job well. So when you're mixing and you think, oh, I want to go for this effect, it's nice to have just one plugin that you can pull up, that you know how to use, that's all right there without having to build a whole effects chain. So I like that. I think it's a good looking plugin too. I like the UI. So go check out Duplex and his whole arsenal of free plugins. The link is in the description. And as always, smash like. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and subscribe. I forgot that. I can't even get my own outro right.